this one. Shadow Fusion isn't that big a problem because you've got Ulfion. You can't summon.
Yeah,
It's
I think
it's the fact that you.
I think we're on about that all day, but that's a really good point.
Yeah.
Someone on the shelf.
No.
Shelf using the logo.
It's a reason why you want to play for some, so they just lock them out. But
That's a good point.
it's probably one of the reasons why I signed the what's the name, the bird, the evil sun bird that flips and bounces.
Oh,
Harag for something.
Astronaut,
It's Harag.
Heraldia.
Heralgia. It's something like that. It's one of the reasons why he's playing that. But again, it's not great.
So we got round 3.
Yeah. But let's talk about this round instead of the last round.
We are reviewing difficulties with the camera,
Oh.
tearing, we'll try and make the best of it.
I've honestly got no idea how big this deck's going to play, but Lightsworn's going to do what Lightsworn does, try and summon as many different dragons in one turn as possible.
Yeah, so Sam Greenwell, who's playing Lightsworn. Feel like Lightsworn, I'm pretty sure he had just... Yeah, they can just start immediately.
I don't know much about Sam, but big as someone who I've known for a while now.
Yeah. Well, I spoke to Sam this morning, very briefly. Seemed like he was just, when I was walking around asking people, oh, has anyone got any interesting decks? He was like, yeah, I'm playing Lightsworn, is that interesting? I was like,
no.
Not really, but as far as my list is concerned, yes, because he was the only person playing Lightsworn.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, cool, I'll get on the list. And I was expecting more people to be playing Lightsworn.
Well, Susie's not playing, so there's one down.
That's quite weird. Do you remember when the structure deck came out?
well, it was Euros. Euros was the first play.
Everyone was playing Lightsworn. Absolutely everyone was playing Lightsworn.
The format shifted a hell of a lot. The window is a massive problem for Lightsworn.
Yeah, we were talking about this morning with Darren, who won round 1.
That's tournament as well.
He was saying how it just completely shifted from like the handoff, like
Yep.
Lightsworn, the sort of Euros,
Mermail.
bit of gear.
A bit of gear, yeah. A lot of gear.
So that kind of shifted quite drastically. But anyway, let's get straight into this game. So we see, I think Michael's.
It looks like he's starting, yeah. Oh god, what is that? I can barely see with the glare.
The glare monster.
Is that tour guide?
Yeah, it's Graf.
Oh, alright, I see. Yeah.
There we
Can barely see.
go.
Says it. Okay.
Cool.
It's just
Scan.
really going off here, turn 1. This is them on Dante in defense.
So Dante's effect is that when, like during your main phase or whatever, you can
Detach one.
to send top 3 cards
Up to 3,
up to 3. Yeah. So
Normally it's correct to do 1.
a little bit like Card Trooper. What's quite strange is he seems to have used all the effects of burning Abyss monsters, and then he still wanted to mill with Dante, which is quite strange.
I think he's trying to summon.
I think he just sent Scam, and then he's gonna go get.
Oh, is he just searching? Okay.
Searching on Scam. So
That makes a lot more sense.
he set his 3 back row, so he played all the cards in his hand. Now we're gonna see how Scam can react to it.
Definitely decline all in turn 1.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that I saw him be trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a great start with Soul Recharge. Milling.
Oh, dude.
Fucking,
If he's got a backman, like, that's good. If he doesn't, it's not so good.
a little bit of a fist pump going on there from Baker.
Star Goblin.
From my point of view, from around here.
Baker going to 9,000. I'm not just sure whether it was correct to mill 3 from Michael. You really want to conserve the burn the best cards in your deck. Like milling 3, especially after using.
So we see another Soul Recharge.
Rin and Eclipse. And
There is a bit of tearing.
it is weird that.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's definitely weird that you would discard the Lumina. Like you really must want to dig.
Either he's got another Lumina in hand, or he may just be playing directly to the Egyptian Dragon.
I mean, it is a 3rd Lightsworn he's put in the grave. Raiden, Lumina, Lila.
Police as well.
There's a police score. Oh, makes a lot more sense. He's got the 2nd Lumina. Unless you just do into it.
So we could potentially see him try to make a black rose split here.
If Michael's got the emptiness or just wing blast,
Yeah,
discarding says that dispatch them from deck.
so chance that's going to get milled out. But we'll see what happens.
So that's Scarny summoned.
Yeah.
They're really hard. It's really hard to tell. They all look so similar.
Yeah, they are very, very similar. But we'll try that. So yeah, so that is Scam, yeah. So he gets so Scam's effect is that when it's in the when it's in the grid during the end phase, so actually during the end phase, you can go and search a level 3 or level 3 monster.
Yep.
All the bonus after that.
And tour guide.
Tour guide from the
And there's a soul charge.
yeah. So
If
Sam's gonna
if Big has got the Vantage Eminence, he's gonna have to flip it now. Or
he just flipped it. I think he just flipped it from Lumen, to be honest. Or maybe he just didn't want him to mill. But we'll see what
maybe he just wanted it on top of his deck.
yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? we'll see. So
It's unlikely. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't the full 5.
Yeah.
You just want to get full value from your soul charges.
I can see him very much attempt.
At least 4.
Yeah.
At least 4 because of the Luna.
Yeah. So that he can obviously play both the Lumen effects. So he might want to try and conserve his life points, but we'll soon see.
There's
He has 2 or 1
just
more?
2.
Okay, they're all the fully milled out.
Yeah. Unless I think he may have discarded it. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm surprised that he didn't get the police to try and make a
Just breakthrough skill. That Lila's in attack mode. Alright, okay. Okay, it's fine.
So he knows off
Lumina, okay. Yep. And you break the skill on the Dante.
Yep, so I think he's going to break the skill with Dante. He still pays the cost. So he must have milled something that would revive. So he revives a graph. He revive a graph and potentially could make another rank 3 player here. So the likes of Ghost Trick Alucard or another Dante.
I would expect another Dante.
Yeah.
I would expect.
Potentially, I maybe would say an Alucard. He's got some response here. I don't know whether to use it or not.
Problem with that card is not that good against Lightsworn after this turn. Whereas Dante's at least is going to float a bit.
Yeah. Very true.
I mean, he could also make an Angon here, but I can't see that either.
Yeah, because we'll have to see where he goes with it.
Yeah, it's going to make the Alucard, I think. Yeah, that is Alucard, and you just book the monster straight away. I mean, that Dante is not going to switch either, so it's going to be it.
Yeah. Well,
just like.
what did he summon? That got the was that a Dante?
Oh, that was Alucard.
Alucard, okay.
Yeah, he did go for Alucard. And he's just gonna.
We'll see that.
Just gonna trade the Dante away. Needlebug Nest? Is that Wiretap? Wow.
Okay.
Main deck Wiretaps in like a big ass deck.
I think he still has a monster in hand that can special summon with the effect of burning abyss monsters.
It would just destroy straight away though.
Oh, of course, yeah, with the
Which that's what he did there. Like, he just wanted to cycle away the Scum, I think.
Yeah. What are you trying to do?
Erin. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Simon's trying to say my volume up. Okay, I'm quite quiet apparently. Don't worry, I'll just really shout. Okay, so...
Everyone's gonna deal with the Alucard, but not much else is gonna happen because he's gonna get both Burning Abyss effects.
Yeah, and during his turn as well, so that's even better.
During the opponent's turn.
Yeah, generally you want to get them done in your opponent's turn.
So he's got a Scum and the Graph. Graph's the one that summons from deck, right? It's Sir summons from deck. Okay.
I lose track of the
Oh, it's ridiculous. I just started
playing last night, so I'm getting used to it.
They all look so similar. The effects are similar.
Yeah, their effects are exactly the same. The final little bit of text.
and milling 6 here,
So Mills and Minerva. So it's going to mill the final one.
and a breakthrough skill. Unfortunately, mills a soul charge.
And there's another Needlebug
So that's,
next to the top
so
there
that's
as well.
2 soul charges down, 2 Judgment
Yeah.
Dragons down, but
Yeah.
most importantly, the other Judgment Dragons removed.
Yeah, which is that's where you want to be. If you have a Judgment Dragon removed from play, sorry, banished. That's where you want it to be, because that's easily recoverable. That's where it wants.
You just need to find a way of getting that Eclipse
Yeah.
removed.
Exactly. I don't know. I don't think
And there's
I've yet to see any Dragon Rulers or anything from him, so I don't know quite how he intends to remove the Eclipse Slider.
maybe he's playing Baby Dragons.
Yeah, I was thinking that. So we may see a collapse.
But a Dante from Bigger, followed up with a tour guide. He also milled 3 with that Dante again.
Getting a grab.
He's definitely going aggressive, yeah. Trying to end the game as fast as possible before he gets a chance to summon that Judgment Dragon.
Because there's not a lot apart from maybe like Greenwell or something like that that would just delay Judgment Dragon.
Mm. But not just delay, with milling it would go straight to the graveyard.
Yeah. Do apologise for me. In pain so bad earlier.
Yep, that is true, yeah.
So once he takes his actions now, what he's gonna try and go for?
It's probably with rank 3s, they're just not powerful enough. Like,
No,
you could go, what? Anginia. Yeah, it was bound to come out eventually.
That's a good play. It's a good play to go the Anke.
Makes complete sense.
So
Deals 900 there.
Dante.
Goes to 5-1. And Anginia attacked over Lila, and Dante switches to main phase 2.
Yep. So we're gonna have to see Sam pull something out with hat right now. So I think trust some hat cards. See what it brings in.
If it's not the third soul charge and not the effect to remove the Wyvern, there's not much else he can be drawn here. Curry Bandit has to really get luck out here. In Eclipse, if he plays Diabolos,
Okay, there we go.
it's a Blaster
There's his way of
and a Wolf. It wasn't the worst Curry Bandit mill in the world.
What did you take from that? True, man.
Needlebug Nest, possibly. I don't know. I wasn't concentrating on it.
So weird.
And yeah, it is a Diabolos.
I thought he took Blaster or something. I was just moving crazy.
I don't think he took Blaster. I think he wants that one in grip.
Yeah, I think so as well. Okay.
I mean, even if he could take the Blaster.
That was
Needlebug Nest.
strange. You just set both cards and then switch them around.
That the third Eclipse Wyvern probably can't get anything.
Simon, can you go and see that the card in that Sam guy's hand is Needlebug Nest? His hand is. Yeah,
Did he?
he just shuffled the cards after he had his caravan and then set them.
Oh right, okay. That can't happen at all.
Yeah, I just noticed something quite strange that was happening during that game just then, so
He definitely had something set, didn't he?
just double check. It is. Oh, okay. So yeah, they were both in the Needlebug Nest.
So that's a third Needlebug in hand.
Yeah. I was just a little worried that he was trying to like switch him around so that he could play it or something like that. That was quite strange behaviour. But anyway, he's gonna take his turn. Taker's gonna be.
Yeah, he can't have. Yeah, just checking his deck. I mean, he can't have that much left.
No, we've seen quite a lot.
He's milled 5 to 10 cards for the past 3 turns. So.
By the looks of it, if I had to guess, there's probably about 4 or 5 cards there right now. Which is.
So Baker knows his card in hand, knows that there's 2 Eclipse Wyverns in the grave with a Blaster. So if he can find a way of removing the Blaster,
Yeah.
Sam's very low on outs. Unfortunately, since he plays rank 3s, there's no access to Rhapsody and Berserk.
There is no access.
That would be one of the ones.
We've been led to believe that he's playing Batteryman, which could potentially have some kind of engine to get him to a Rhapsody of Berserk, but we've not yet
If he's
seen
playing Volt 9 volt, and is that doing level 4?
full 9 volts.
Because AAA is 3-star, right? And that's 400.
Yeah. So
And 18, and what's that other card? Is that another Dante? Having some problems with the microphones, yeah?
Right, okay. Okay, well, try and find. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Um,
It seems to be as it was.
sorry about this. We're having some problems.
Apparently I'm really quiet.
Huh?
1,028, 400. He lost 3-2 there.
We're on 1-5.
He lost 3-2. I don't know how much he was on before.
We're a bit unsure about life points right now, but
We'll get that sorted.
check.
Right, can you hit both commentaries?
Okay.
And he has a blaster, removing the 2 Eclipse Wyverns, some getting back the JD and the Diablos.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Fortunately for Big, he has the Angonia.
I'm not sure.
That's going to stop him from dying this turn.
How to set that or what's changed.
But if Sam has a way of recurring that Aaron, we might just see the game end this turn. Unlikely, but we'll see. Because I believe all 3 Luminars have gone as well.
Yeah.
And we know Sam has a Needlebug Nest.
Yeah, I don't think it's not looking very good for Sam right now.
It's not bad, but like
Dragon or something.
the problem is his decks are very, very low on cards.
He's not got any resources left. It's going to be Judgment Dragon or go home, I think.
And Diablos is 7-star, not 8-star, right?
Yeah.
One is to the left, one is to
Is
the right.
I think he's just storm with the Diablos, so can't say I blame him. He's going to try and mitigate as much damage as possible. Maybe he's Dracosac or Big Eye to take the Angonia.
They are holding it
Yeah.
properly.
Okay. So,
They are holding it properly.
yeah.
Because what's up, Big has got 1 card
We'll have to wait until the match
in hand.
ends and then have a look at it.
Okay. So,
But we've had to restart the machine.
Yeah, 1 card in hand.
yeah, I don't think it's looking good for Sam right now.
Yeah.
But we're definitely looking
Quite. I think it's because it's just over.
big, just overwhelming him with these burning abyss monsters.
Yeah, we've
I
done
was saying
that.
that he doesn't actually have any great power on the board.
Who's this Bigger?
Yeah.
The problem for Sam is he can just keep recurring the Dante with the
Are you
Graph?
down at all, Tory?
Yeah.
Graph Scriv,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, with Graph and obviously the Angonia can just block him out,
Yeah.
and which is a problem for Sam, which means he can't just go JD Blow like you would normally do, because not only would he get both Dante effects, he keep his Angonia around as well.
Yeah.
Through both
So,
sides.
So he's just thinking, how can I get rid of the Angonia and still be profitable for me before dropping the JD next turn? And yeah, there's the Big Eye.
so his option right now is probably to take.
Oh, he's just taking the Angonia. He has to, like, he's forced into doing it.
Yeah, yeah. It is quite. My volume is quite low. You can see it. It's,
This is fine.
yeah, it's,
Yours is a bit.
I've just turned mine on now.
Turn it back on your one.
Yeah,
I think he just.
I'm back on.
Oh yeah, he definitely did touch a take. I was wondering, like,
Yeah, he's still. He just detached even.
for a second I thought you tucked into it.
Ah, no. He just detached
Yeah.
and took it.
Wait for it to be down a little bit.
And there's a Needlebug Nest, which isn't going to do much, yeah.
No. However, he can protect the Big Eye with Engineer.
Oh, yeah, this is one of the reasons why taking the Angonia was so good, because Big has very limited outs to the Big Eye.
Yeah. Well,
You can't attack over it.
there's a
It's 2/7.
possibility of Phoenix Windwing Blast.
Oh yeah, but obviously you would have to just spike that off the top,
Yeah.
whereas he knows what's in his hand. It's one of the Burning Abyss.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll just wait. I think at the minute we are just waiting for Sam to probably deck out, if I be honest.
He's got to be very careful with how he plays his Judge and Dragon. He's got a way of getting over the 2 Dantes by attacking, but that's going to take turns, and turns is what he doesn't have.
Yeah.
The setup's there, the finish just isn't.
Yeah, that's the problem that Baker's having right now. We just can't finish him.
Did
There we
Big
go.
Eye just
I think,
give up there? Who won that?
Somebody surrendered there.
Someone did.
I have no idea.
I
Surrounding us.
I would expect Baker to have scooped there with the position he was in, but I can't see him.
Turn that microphone
Off.
Yeah. Okay, just 1 second. So just testing a second. I think that's it now. I think that was the. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So that's fixed now. Yeah. Do you want to come back in? Yeah. I fixed
Working?
it. Yeah, I fixed it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So if you don't talk, you can see that I can still get the bar really high now, which is what was happening. It was really slow. Pardon? Even when we both talk at the same time, it's fine. I just changed that over. Alright, cool.
Okay, then.
I think so. I
Baker
don't.
won that game, so I'm just giving up.
I don't know exactly what happens here. Sorry. So we're gonna switch the life points back.
I think Baker might have been lying when he said he was playing Batteryman, but.
Oh, okay.
Well, we didn't see it in game one, unless he's saying into it, which I highly doubt. And Baker did win this one. Sam just.
Right, the microphone's fixed now. We're back in the element. Okay. We didn't see any Batteryman. I'm quite disappointed.
Yeah, like I definitely think he's lying. Did he mill 9 volts?
Okay, apparently he is playing a Batteryman. Batteryman.
Okay.
There's one Batteryman. There's one 9 volt. Okay. I'm trying to think of a way that can like benefit him somehow.
It definitely gives Sam insight on what Baker's playing.
Yeah.
But like, what you saying in? I think we're going to see shadow mirrors are coming in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what else. So.
I actually I was struggling against Burning Abyss due to the fact that you can side in so many trap cards. You can side in the Stygian Dirge. You can side in the Shadow Mirror. You can potentially, I know it's a bit of a stretch, but you could side in the Light Mirror to stop Dante's effect.
Yeah, I think that is a bit of a stretch.
That is a bit of a stretch, but still, there's quite a lot of cards that you can side in, so mainly the Stygian Dirge and the Shadow Mirror, which makes the matchup slightly easier for yourself, but if you still can't really do anything, then it doesn't help.
Yeah, like if you've got no way of interacting with the monsters, like, it doesn't matter how many level 2s they have.
Yeah, exactly. Literally,
it's the main problem I have with Stygian Dirge.
Yeah, if you just had a Gene Warped Warwolf that just hit them over and over again, then Stygian Dirge and Shadow Mirror would be done.
Yeah, exactly.
But
the other problem is you can just draw late and it just be sitting there in your hand doing, or sitting on face up on the field doing nothing.
Yeah, that's the problem. If they've already got a Dante on the field ready, then the Stygian Dirge doesn't really do much.
Or if they're already looping.
Yeah,
the
Graph and Dante.
Abyss, yeah.
Actually, I saw a build of this deck which ran Herald of Pure Light for the Stygian Dirge.
Really? So going the Zen mains route, that's a Telos Knight took basically.
So that kind of deal, but obviously they go down to rank 2s.
Level 2.
So I think the idea behind it was this build also played Blaster Soldier, and the idea was to just kind of get Blaster Soldier back over and over again.
I was gonna say, like, I would have probably gone with Gachi or Diagnose the Phoenix. Like, you know, just give you a.
That's what I thought.
Especially Gachi.
Just a monster that did something. Yeah.
Is it? Say I grab that 16.
Graph 16 points.
Graph 16. So making that 2,000 could be relevant.
Yeah. Oh no, definitely 2,000 points.
People are obviously citing the King Ryu now.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that the biggest normal summonable monster is probably 9 volt when he gets his effect this format.
2,000.
Yeah, 2,000 points. Anyway, we're back in the game. So there's a Felice. I don't know how that Felice got on the field.
Blast up the
That is a blaster.
Curry Bandit.
Probably could have ran it, yeah. So he's immediately got what he wants in the graveyard. He's seen a blaster.
Missed what he searched though.
Yeah, that's okay. So we got a Felice on the field, 2 back rows. That's going to summon Graph. Oh, Seer actually, that's Seer.
Straight away, it's like a Caius. Yeah.
Riser.
Yeah. Wow.
Riser's actually fantastic in this deck.
Riser spinning Felice to draw it.
Yeah. Riser is fantastic in this deck because you can.
It's all over the place.
You can put something on the top of the deck with Riser, and then you can play Phoenix Wing Blast. That's 2 turns of cards that they're going to draw.
Do you know what that reminds us of? 2008.
Yes, that does remind me of 2008 actually.
Is that a Wyver Buster as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
getting rid of the Felice.
yeah, it's much better.
that Minerva?
Not
as well?
that was a Minerva, yeah.
And the Curry Bandit extending guard.
Wow. So I think we're in business right now. There's
2 needle
4 lights
nests. Sending an Eclipse and a
there was an
Tempest.
Eclipse Wyvern there, which means Blaster is definitely in business to get a Judgment Dragon out
and
into the field.
Tempest as well.
Yeah, most definitely. He's in business to be playing the Judgment Dragon now.
It's definitely where you want to be, considering how bad the first game went.
Yeah, oh, exactly. But again, this is what we were saying about this earlier, that the Lightsworn deck is always quite relevant due to the fact that you can do these kind of moves where you'll mill your entire deck, and if it comes out in the right order, then you play a big Judgment Dragon.
It comes out in the right order.
Exactly, that's the big thing.
It's a big if.
Yeah, it's a big if.
Because we've all been on the side where you just mill 2 Needlebug nests, 2 Judgment Dragons, and a Curry Bandit, and you're just sitting there.
What do I do now?
Wondering why you played Lightsworn in the first place.
Exactly,
and
exactly.
Then Foolish Burial, probably going for Wolf or Second Eclipse. Lumina,
that's okay.
Like
Soul Charge.
Yeah, it looked like a Soul Charge.
That was quite strange. We both said that at the exact same time. Yeah, I could see a Soul Charge play coming out.
There's no other reason unless it makes it 4th Lightsworn. Lumina.
Okay, so he has another Lumina. That's also a possibility. Discard an Eclipse Wyvern.
Okay, that's something to make
we
a
may
little bit more sense.
see an OTK this turn. If you can.
Unless Baker's got a Effect Veiler.
Was that a Veiler? No, that was a Crow.
Wow. DD Crow.
Well, that's okay.
Had all the hand traps, all the hand trap techs in this matchup.
Yeah, I think that's okay though.
Lightsworn siding the max season, and Baker siding at least 1 DD Crow.
Yeah. He has
likely to be multiples.
He has multiple banish piles right now.
That's a Blaster.
He's got 3 banish piles. I probably should deal with that.
Dragons?
Okay, there we go. We went from 1 to 2 to 3 banish piles and then back to the 1 again. So
he has Tempest coming out, removing.
I think the best move here is probably to make the Draco sack. Then use its effect.
If he's got Soul Charge, then it's correct overlay of a Draco sack.
He could just win right now though. He could overlay into Draco sack, make some tokens, summon Judgment Dragon, blow the field up with Judgment Dragon, which would save the Draco sack. Then summon another Judgment Dragon in his hand, and that's 8,600 points.
Yep, that's true.
So let's see if he's going to make that play.
And I think he's got 4 Lightsworns. I'd be very surprised if he foolished for.
Okay, so
he's put it in defense.
In defense mode. That's quite surprising, to be honest, because I think he does have 4 Lightsworns. I don't know whether he's going to just realise. Oh, okay, he's choosing it in attack mode. Yeah, so he just wins now. If he plays it correctly.
Effect Veiler. And then he's locked his field, which is the main problem,
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's game.
Yeah. Did he just call game there?
I'd be very surprised. I'd be very surprised if he misses it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. What's happening?
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't see the Judgment Dragon was all the way down the other end of the field. Yeah, so this is 8,600 points.
Sam said 7,000, but yeah. I was going to say, Baker just skip straight away.
Yeah.
Not much to talk about there. Mill the first Eclipse.
That is exactly what Lightsworns are supposed to be doing.
Mill the first Eclipse.
It's the double Needlebug nest.
I'm saying mill the first Eclipse, scored the second one, got the 2 GDs and milled the Blaster and the Tempest. It's going to be very hard to lose from.
What was perfect there is because he had Lumina that would potentially make the Black Rose, and then
he didn't have a Raiden. He only had a Fleece.
Yeah, Fleece is a tuner.
Fleece is 4.
Yeah, Fleece is a 4 tuner. Yeah, so he could have made the Black Rose, which is why he forced the DD Crow out, which allowed him to continue the combo. So he had 2 ways to completely destroy his opponent's board.
I'm thinking Minerva, that's 3, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, Minerva's 3 tuner. But that was a perfect game for Lightsworn. Absolutely perfect. That's what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, there's not much else to say.
No, not really. But
we did see some sideboard tech though.
Yeah, I don't think they are actually sideboarding. They're not going with anything.
Oh, no, just saying we saw the sideboard tech though.
Ah, right, yeah.
We saw what Baker wants to be doing, and that's removing costs from the graveyard.
Yeah.
Because he just have.
I think it was quite strange that he decided to DD Crow the Felice immediately, because he could have stopped the OTK by throwing the blaster, maybe.
But you had this Tempest. This is what I'm
Side
saying.
the Tempest, yeah, of course.
The milling the Tempest was a big deal.
Yeah, it was a big deal. Yeah.
Especially since like Sam didn't know he had the DD code, but he must have been aware of it.
Yeah. Well, with the play that he had, he was able to naturally play around both hand traps.
Yeah.
Like he was playing around Vela and
The effect Vela would definitely got on the second time. Like if he something different and tried to blow up and got effect Vela, that just pops up at the turn, which is the main problem with that play.
Yeah. But so here's C Baker going in here. He's foolish barreling Sir, which is going to go and get the Scarm from the deck. I'm going to go Scarm.
Maxi in
Maxi's. Oh, that's quite a questionable Maxi because he could just stop here.
It's not just that; it's the fact that he must have done it in response to the trigger. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm questioning. Oh, okay, that's
and then
that's a
draw.
really
That's a normal summon.
Yeah, that's a normal summon, but this is a really strange.
It just passes. That's. I don't think he needs to
I think that's fine.
It.
He didn't need to summon that monster, but I think that's fine. If that's a Graph, then we're okay because he's just going to summon Seer.
It's a Scarm and a Graph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see how well Sam's opened again. It's very much.
I mean, if you're going to do that, you might as well just make a Dante.
Well, he didn't want to give him another card. I think even Lightsworns with the amount of cards, he has 6 cards right now. They can do a lot with 6 cards.
There's not much you can get over it without going all in, though. Like they've got Aaron, but then you just get the.
Oh, here we go. So this is going to be able to.
Anyway.
Yeah. So I don't know whether he's going to attack or not. No.
Eclipse,
Lumina, and a recharge.
I wonder what it's like to just mill Eclipse 5 in every game.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I've played Lightsworn before. That's nice. Yeah. So again, we're just going to be passing a few turns. Sam potentially has a couple of defensive traps there, or maybe a Beckoning Light.
I can't see it being defensive traps.
Maybe.
Like you might have a breakthrough skill.
Maybe a breakthrough skill.
But he's probably got Needlebug.
Yeah, it's going to be
Maxi as well.
He just Maxi'd, yeah.
Well.
So that really puts pressure on Baker.
Like this is what I'm saying. You might as well just made the Donny last turn.
Yeah. So what card would he have had? He'd have had the Eclipse Wyvern, which would have actually been better because he didn't want it in his hand. Yeah, but obviously they didn't know that. So let's see.
Yeah.
So he's going to make the play.
I mean, he's just forced to make the Donny anyway. So.
Yeah.
And he's got to get rid of the Scum.
Okay. That's probably the.
Well, it wasn't a defensive trap.
It
was close.
I'd like to colour in most Book of Moons because they are a trap.
Basically.
Wow. Okay. Tribute Summon Riser. Wow. That's really really nice. That's really nice.
The problem is he's going to draw the Lilas straight away off the Maxi.
Well, not from that Needlebug's nest. Oh, actually, yeah, he's going to draw it straight away.
That's what I mean. He could have just done this. He could have just done the Donny last turn.
Yeah, he should have hit the back row actually with Riser, I think, because then it's in his hand.
No, because then he just Needlebug. He's expecting Needlebug nest, right? So he's just going to bounce a Lila.
Yeah, I suppose at least he knows what he's getting.
He's not too upset that Lila's in hand unless he's got like
okay, so that's 4-1 straight in.
4-9, right? 4-9.
2-5. Yeah, sorry, 4-9.
3-1.
So he's on 3-1. Whoops. Okay, so I just drew Soul Charge.
That card is way too good.
Yeah, in this deck, I think
lets you play games that you shouldn't be in.
Yes. Yeah, it does. So
there's a reason it's probably getting hit in the next ban list.
We'll see what happens.
I can't see it not.
I can't see it getting forbidden, but maybe limited.
I could say there's definitely an argument for it being forbidden, but like it's more likely to go to 1.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So Sam here he's looking at his graveyard quite a lot. His opponent should have read by now that it's a Soul Charge.
The problem is there's only a Lumina there. Consider if he in response if it is a Needlebug nest, I don't think it is. Like if it was.
I think it was space. It's physical space, everyone.
MST.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not where you want to be. The problem is MST is a necessary evil to deal with the Vanny's enemies.
Yeah.
Which you would expect. Which you would expect out of a deck like Vegas.
Okay. So we're going to see Baker pondering, like he's kind of pondering options right now.
No, it's Sam.
Yeah, so Baker seems to be looking at his hand. I don't know whether he's asked him to just wait so that he can respond with a maxi or something. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on.
I can't see him just calling a maxi here.
Yeah.
Not in the dark anyway. Like you do it in response to something. Lightsworn's you can be very reactive against Lightsworn.
Yeah. So let's see. Sam needs to make a play to get rid of this board right now. He's in a tough spot because if he kills the Dante, then he's going to get one of his Burning Abyss monsters back as well. However, he does have Riser on the field, which is going to make it so that he can't play any of his Burning Abyss monsters without them being destroyed.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but that's good if you want to just like loop your Dante.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you want to just continuously get your Dante back with the effects of Graph and
which is what we saw in the first game.
Yeah. That's just a Lila.
Yeah. Obviously, Baker not too upset that he seen the Lila being replayed here.
Yeah.
Be much more scared if he could find a way of getting the Judgment Dragon live.
Yeah.
It just mills.
So he just ends. Okay, so there's potential. There's a potential for him to lose the game here.
Is that a Raiden?
Yeah, that was a Raiden. The top was a Raiden.
Baker definitely not too upset with the position he's in.
No, I think he's super happy with what's on the field right now.
If he can find a way of getting, what, 700 more points?
Yeah.
No, 700 more, yeah. 700, yeah, 700
well,
more.
The Dante doesn't have any material, so...
Just going through his options, got to be scared of Honest, maybe.
Yeah. It looks like he's got another Riser in his hand, actually. I don't know if that was right.
Well, Riser would definitely do it.
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't just go for that.
Especially with Dante getting back some. Dante getting back the Graph.
Yeah, definitely. He plays a 9 volt. He is playing Batterymen. Yeah, some Batteryman action. Good to get the charger.
Well, that's 300, 27, 37. So if Sam doesn't have the Honest, this is game.
Yeah, I think he wants to go in with that first. Yeah, so that's being attacked over. So that's 300 points. That puts him down to 2-8.
Attack for 1,000. Attack for 1,000 there?
Attack for 1,000.
So is it 1-8? Is that not game? What's the life points? Did we get it wrong?
Yeah. Gihan, can you just go check life points, please? I had a feeling that I had the life points wrong. But he did pay for soul charge.
Who's
no, that was last game,
that
sorry.
Was last game.
Yeah, he did a lot of damage. He did 4-1 with...
he did 4-9.
4-9.
2-5 plus 2-4.
Yeah.
4-9. Yeah. And then just attack... did he not attack with Rise? I don't know what's going on. Yeah. 900.
I have no idea how, but okay. Okay, well apparently Sam's on 900 points.
I'm sure we'll miss some of that. Then you just summon a down magician.
Yeah.
And maybe there's 2.
I'm unsure how he's on 900 points, but we'll go with it.
Yeah.
We'll roll with that.
So it was a 3-9, he did 3,000. 300. I don't know. Unless you only mill 2 with the Dante.
Yeah, or you may have milled less cards with Dante.
It's sort of having a small screen. Removing Eclipse to get your Judgment Dragon.
Yeah, well, he's not on the amount of points that he needs to be able to make a Judgment Dragon LTK play right now.
The Judgment Dragon's definitely not great, yeah. 3,000 beta is still good though.
Yep. Especially with that down magician being sat there. I think the best option would be to attack the Riser. So he takes 400 points.
Yep. $900's definitely not where Michael wants him to be.
No?
He'd much prefer him to have 100 less.
Yeah, most definitely. There's a tour guide. Could potentially see an Alucard to destroy that face down monster?
I would expect so. Trying to end the game this turn.
I wonder what he's going to go for. Ah, okay, yeah, he just makes Nightmare Shark. It's number 47,
right.
Nightmare Shark.
Just attack him directly.
Yeah. Yeah, well played.
Well, that's definitely a way I didn't think the end game would end.
Yeah. That was very good.
You got to remember that came out in the tin.
Yeah, the tins, yeah.
Baker had two DD Crows in his hand there.
Yeah, he really wasn't doing a lot there. I'm surprised he didn't use one of those on Blaster.
He just maybe felt he just wanted to keep it for Illumina, like just didn't want to get back roast.
Yeah, that's true.
More than happy to just let him attack for 400.
Yeah, no, definitely. Do you want to go and grab Michael and do an interview with him?
I can do, yeah.
So let's jump back. Let's jump back to the main scene. Okay, so I'm here by myself right now. Gian stood in front of the player cam. So we're gonna get Sean to get the player and grab an interview with him.
In the meantime, I'm joining you back again.
Can't see you. I'm gonna have to get the shrink. I'm gonna die otherwise.
Let's go. Just out of interest, stream. Do you think the Greg's packaging now is really bland looking?
Yeah,
It used to look a lot nicer, but that's just all the sandwiches look the same now, unless you know exactly what's in it. But yeah, we're waiting on who's the winner there? Was it? It was Baker. Right, so we'll get Sean to interview Baker there when he comes in.
Sean.
Get Baker. But that was round three. Round three.
Yeah. Yeah.
Running a little bit late than usual. Normally
Yeah.
round three would be done by now, I think. But
Yeah. Did you have a nice little round off there, Gihan?
it was alright, just having a look at what was going on there. There's a few more Lightsworn players than I thought initially.
Oh, okay, yeah, we only saw that one.
So, but it'll be interesting to see what happens next round. There's quite a few decks still around.
Yeah.
Stream, if you got any suggestions, do let us know. We are open to suggestions here. I'm quite tempted by potentially a Dragon Ruler match. We'll try and get you an interesting one. I mean, what we want to do, we don't want just the same sort of things every single time here. We want.
I'll be honest, again, we've not had a Shadow player yet.
We haven't had a Shadow.
No.
I'm sure we'll get some Shadows soon.
Yeah.
Shadows soon. But I'm concerned we might not get a Dragon Ruler.
Yeah.
It'll be nice to see a Dragon Ruler matchup or a Dragon Ruler deck, depending on how it does. There's a number of different Shadow variants going around. I'd quite like to get Carl Hall if he's doing well with his spellbooks. That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I'd like to see spellbooks on here. I'm getting messages saying, I didn't know Luke was commentating.
Let's get an interview. Let's switch over. Sean is going to do an interview with Michael there.
So we're gonna get an interview now with the person who won.
I'm saying, is it working? Is microphone working? It's on. Okay. Hello. Just so you won your last round, and that put that puts you 3-0.
3-0 so far, yeah. Yeah, it's 3-0.
So how was the deck been working for you?
Surprisingly well, to be fair. I just threw the deck together like last minute because I needed to find something fun. Yeah, I needed to find something fun to play. So I was... Hello. Okay, fine. Jake, fuck off. Sorry about that. But yeah, I decided to play Burning Abyss for the day. It's been a while since I played. I haven't played since Nationals. So I thought I'll just throw a deck together. And I tested out the... People know now I'm playing Batterymen as well. And it's been working really well. I've managed to get some OTKs off with it. So it's really good setup advantage. So
you're 3-0. What were your first 2 rounds against?
I play against Herald round 1 and I 2-0'd him. And I 2-0'd the Talon Knights and I decked him out game 2, which felt quite good.
So who was your Satan player?
It was Josh.
Red hair Josh.
Yeah, Red Josh.
And how did you find that matchup?
It's hard. Especially when I'm not playing like the optimal build of Burning Abyss. But game 1, I was able to set up with the Chaos Dragons and the Batterymen to set up, and I was able to put enough damage on him so he couldn't kill me. And then game 2, I had Flying Sea and I had my 2 Scoms on board, and he just decked out.
And you decked them out, you say?
He scooped because he couldn't win.
What's the word I'm looking for? Your main deck is playing Batterymen with Burning Abyss.
And I'm main decking 2 Caius. I'm main decking 2 Riser, and I'm siding to 2 Caius.
And
I sided to the Monarchs game 3. 2.
And you're playing 9 volt, and what else?
It's the engine is free 9 volt. The engine is free 9 volt, 1 charger and 1 fuel cell. It doesn't need to be much. It's because it's the most consistent engine I've found.
And you're not playing AAA or what industrial strength is that the other one?
Any of them. It ruined the consistency of the deck.
What do you mean by ruin the consistency?
When I put the Batteryman engine in, you want to get off with Tribune and a Charger, put 6-8 damage on board with 1 card. So, and that's quite a lot of damage with the 1 card. I mean, many decks right now can do it. So, and I just put the bare minimum, which I knew would work.
And you decided to play Burn Abyss, the other side of Batteryman. I've heard a lot of talk about Shadows being used the other side. So what made you choose the Burn Abyss engine over the Shadow engine? I was in a struggle because I didn't know what I was going to play. I was going to play either Burning Abyss or Shadow Burning Abyss, whatever. And then last minute, the idea came into my head to test Batteryman out. In the end, just Burning Abyss, and it worked quite well. So I just thought I'd test it for the hell of it. And the extra deck, I'm guessing, like extra deck space is very, very tight. Oh yeah, it's tighter than Henry's sister, but I know. It is pretty tight, the extra space. I'm playing some rank 4s and I'm just playing the rank 3s, so. What rank 3s did you decide on using in the end, and compared to the rank 4s, what would you like to have instead? I dropped, we did finish. I'll talk about this later on, but I just dropped Astro Golem because it's not very good. Okay. Well, thank you anyway. Good luck. I'm gonna try and talk.